Number 18, delivering act on GEDC grant reimbursement application for Stacked Cake and Confection Company located at 4318 Lincoln Avenue, Groves, Texas 77619. The owner is Emily Daniel. The reimbursement is for landscaping $76, advertising $651.62, and total is $727.62. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion, we deliberate and act on GEDC grant reimbursement application for Stack Cake Confections Company located at 4318 Lincoln Avenue, Groves, Texas 77619. The owner is Emily Daniel. The reimbursement of landscaping $76, advertising $651.62. The total is $727.62.
No. That is minus the 175 we get this.
No,
That's not added in.
it's not, no promotional items are added in any of these.
I added it there.
Okay,
Second.
okay, wait a minute. Oh, well, yeah, you second it, but I'm sorry. All right, so the advertising is her stickers at $112.50, right?
Right.
Business cards at, or, and then sticker labels $29.42.
Ms. Higgins, I'm here representing Emily Ella, her sister. I was hoping we could go over everything that was on Emily's list, since I'm here representing her.
Okay, let us get through something real fast, okay?
A little to help them out as well.
Well, give us a minute.
71.42. The 180 for the Love on Lincoln shirts.
Right.
And then 78 for the Love on Lincoln shirts. That's 309.34. So does the bakery sign go in? That's part of the
Yes,
exterior.
paper signs outside.
So that's
Now,
part of advertising, or that's
No.
part of, okay, that's what I'm asking.
On the email. I went into depth on the email about staff. And I have her folder here with me. Okay, so the promotion was bingo and Lamar State College. And that was the promotion for staff, which is not included in any of these totals. for
Okay.
staff.
All right, but
So what needs to happen here is I need to add two
that's
advertising.
exterior, that's not
The
advertising.
2718 needs to be added to advertising. Where's Mr. Austin? You're the numbers guy.
Is this for that? For the city board, right?
Yes. 2718, which is the invoice that I received today. We have been looking for it for some reason. It got
Okay, that's without the tax.
technological.
Okay, so we add that to it, 2718.
No, it does not have tax on that. Never put it in tax.
Yeah, that's what the statement I was making. So
And
this figures at 112.50. 29.42.
the landscaping is 40%, I think it was 190. 40%, I think, of 190, and that was for her flower box. That's how they landscape downtown. Let me see some things. Advertising. That amount, $651 for advertising, needs to change to $487.63.
I got 500.76.
And add the 2718.
I added 2718. It's $500 and 0.76. That's taken the compost will out, the small business symposium, and the first bingo.
Bingo was not in there.
That's what I'm saying. That's taking those three out. That was the total.
So I had 4763 advertising.
And then you
And then
added,
the 2718, which is what was sent today, and you know,
Mhm.
that's that invoice that for something like, I don't know, lost somewhere in the email. And she was able to find it for me as well.
yeah, I get that. Okay, if you're adding
And then
her stickers at 112.50, you add 29.42 for the labels. Then you add 71.42 for the business cards, 180 for Love on Lincoln shirts, plus another 78 for Love on Lincoln shirts. And then you add the 27.18.
so her application is 6598.
Okay, that does come to 498.52.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is for application right here. And advertising is 6598. 2718.
Can I please speak on her application, because I've got it worked down to her categories.
No, give me a minute here.
What you're giving the rest of the committee is incorrect.
No, it is not. What I'm giving them is correct.
It is not, actually, she has exterior signage, she has 3 bakery signs that were made.
Okay, hold on a minute. If you'll, wait a minute. The signage we have not gotten to yet, and that is $150. I've already talked to Emily about that.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to know her application to help you, so we can all.
I don't need you to do that. Let me do my job.
Well, if you did, the rest of your committee wouldn't be so confused.
Okay, listen. If you're going to be contentious and rude, we're going to table all of this. Because I'm not gonna allow you to stand up here.
I say, I make a motion that we let Mr. Osley take care of this adding and subtracting.
No.
Yes, I can.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
No, we cannot do that.
Yes, I can.
We have an open
Yes, I
agenda
can.
item.
No, no, no.
We have to
Yes,
act
I
on this
can.
item.
They do it at city council.
We have to act on this item. We have a quorum present. We're gonna act on this item. We cannot adjourn the.
Yes, I can.
Without acting. We have a quorum present with the act on this item.
Yes, I can. I can adjourn this. Then you need to mind your manners.
Ms. Dugas, I'm.
No, 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 no.
Don't speak for
Hey,
our citizens.
Hey, do not speak like that. You understand? You cannot talk to people like that.
Why?
I can too.
Okay, guys.
You get out.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I ain't either.
Well, then shut up.
You shut up.
Guys, please, this isn't necessary. This isn't
You
necessary.
have been
No,
in trouble and making problems just because you think you can.
no, I don't.
Yes,
I
you
ask
do.
questions.
If there's a
Yes,
board
we
member
do.
that's willing to make a motion to table, I think that'd be welcomed by everyone at this point.
I'll make a motion.
Businesses trying to get their checks.
I'll make a motion that we, is everybody else all right with that or no?
I really don't want people to have to wait for that.
Okay, then I'm not gonna make that motion.
Information in it. All of the correct invoices, all of the correct information in it. The PDF has that. The only thing that was added was this one particular, Avery that I got today.
Okay,
Because I
can we hear from
found
the applicant, please?
She's not the applicant, Emily is.
She's representing the applicant.
Well,
Emily, she has a
this
funeral.
is the information. We're going by,
I understand.
the agenda
I'd like to
and
hear from the applicant. And I'm sorry you're going through this, ma'am. I
My
really am.
application's gonna be completely worse because there's so much left off of my application.
no, it wasn't. No, it was not. No, it was not.
Go ahead with what you wanted to state, please.
So presenting for Emily, she had for advertising as Lisa added. The stickers for $112.50. Labels for $29.42.
Go slow for me. I'm
Yeah.
slow riding. What was the
Just circle
second?
it.
$29.42. Business cards for $71.42.
Look, this is her application.
Please be quiet while she's talking.
These are her invoices.
Go ahead, man. We're listening to you.
Level shirts for $180. And she had an additional shipment of shirts for $78. And that all goes under the advertisement budget of $2,500 per year. In addition to that, she had security cameras at 3246 written on her application. and planter box with flowers for
The camera is
190.
not allowed. It is an inside camera.
And then on
We'll discuss
signage,
that. We'll discuss that.
she had 162.38 written on her application, and I just wanted to make sure all of this information was received since we're both representing her while she's at a funeral.
Okay. Let it, I'll add this up.
Yes.
We'll come up to a resolution.
This is her application. It's in my hand, and these are the invoices. The only one to add is the Avery one that I got today. Emily sent it to me
There was
today.
one missing I missed. It was between the 3246 and the 162. What was that?
That was the 190 for the planter boxes.
190 for the planter boxes.
$190 for the planter boxes is
And that was,
$76.
that's
because it's
considered,
40%
that's under
of
what?
That's not, that's exterior.
It's exterior, right? And then the camera is
The
inside.
camera is an inside camera. It is not an outside camera. It isn't acceptable on the application.
Was,
Here's the $90 and it's 76. 40% is 76.
See,
so
The $90 for what?
Excuse me, the 190 for the planter.
so
That's
security cameras,
landscaping. It's 40%.
Okay.
you're saying security cameras are not included?
It is not a security camera. It is
Okay,
an
please.
inside camera.
I'm speaking nicely to you, please.
It is an inside camera. It is not an outside camera. That's what
Okay.
Emily told me today.
Okay, I understand that.
So it's not in
Yeah.
the agenda.
Is
On the agenda.
security cameras allowed?
They're allowed at 40%.
Does it state inside or outside?
Yes, the security cameras are outside.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, oh, yes, it is.
Does it say it in the, does it say it in our guidelines?
You should know. You've been doing this for so long. What do you don't you know?
I just asked a question. Does it say,
It's outside.
it says outside cameras?
You didn't look at that one?
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Attorney, does it state inside or
It's
outside?
outside. Security cameras are outside. This is, yes, it is.
No,
That is-
I've got
yes, it
security
is.
cameras in my house.
Well,
I do too.
But for EDC, it's outside.
Let's look at the rule.
Yeah.
I
When we
honestly don't
applied,
know.
they didn't specify.
Let's look at
You
the-
read the guidelines.
let's
Lamar,
They're in the guidelines.
Do you have them?
I'll have to go print them out real quick.
Please.
I don't
I
have
told
to.
them I'm gonna email you.
we'll get it, from him. Thank you. Sorry, it's gonna take so long.
No. Look, this is for application. These are the approved
And,
invoices.
and I have a question,
And the approved.
and I'd like to get that question answered, please. Thank you.
But under advertising, it's saying 651.62, and this doesn't add up.
Yes, it does. Everything I did adds up.
Don't talk to me like that,
I
okay?
will.
Cause no, you're not, cause I'm
Yes,
not
I
the
will.
one. I'm not the one.
Oh,
I've
yes.
had enough.
I've had enough.
Okay, this turning into Beetlejuice every time we have a freaking meeting is enough.
That's a lie. These meetings have gone.
The last 3
smooth-
meetings
No.
have not.
No, they-
Yes, they have.
No, have not.
Yes, they have. The only difference is people making trouble. That's it.
Ms. Dugas,
No, don't start.
you might want to look at your next item because the numbers aren't adding up there either.
The 76 is the landscape. The Avery I got today is 2718. That is not included in the total that's on the agenda, so it has to be included. And I told you.
We got that and we added that to this and it still doesn't add up to 651.
I
62.
told you that 651 is, it has to be amended.
Okay, and what's it gonna be amended to?
That's what I thought we were getting at. Because I have to add,
No, because you wouldn't listen to them.
yeah, no, see. What
It-
you don't understand.
While there's a moment, you might want to look at the item 19, because the numbers aren't adding up on that. It says 1964.25. I believe it's 1954.25.
Well, I have
You might want to just
the folder here.
double check me too.
I have the folder. Okay. Avery. It's gonna be 27. So it would be you added 487.63 and you added 27.18, right? And you said it was 500.
Well, I re-added it again. It comes to 498.52.
Original, the original one, 65.98.
No, I just. For the person that goes with crime,
Mm-hmm,
to be able to do it.
exactly.
She did it to herself. I can't
Ma'am,
do it.
ma'am,
No, I'm not. I don't care, baby. I don't care what you think. Go ahead, give me the evil eye. Gee, I'll sleep really good tonight. 27.18. All of these numbers added up perfectly.
So looking at the guidelines, I think my interpretation would be that because the item reads security/safety. And then says outdoor, and then says furniture/furnishings. That it doesn't appear to me that outdoor modifies security/safety. It appears that it modifies furniture/furnishings. The other items in these guidelines are exterior items with a few exceptions. One exception that I see is fire alarm systems, which could be an interior item. The rest of the items appear to be exterior items.
Well, the security cameras have always been an outside item. It's always been reimbursed that way. It had to be an outside item.
That may be, but I don't think it's clear from the guidelines that it is only outdoor cameras. It says security/safety, and then it says outdoor furniture/furniture.
that would mean you wouldn't, if you're going by what she's saying, you can't put a monitor inside because it's part of the security. And it's inside.
Fire alarm systems need to be indoors as well. That's my interpretation of what we have in the guidelines, right?
So I say reimburse the camera.
Oh, I'll second that.
Baden, you've been doing this for all these years and you know very well that the security cameras were always outside. Always.
Well, I'm not going off of what Mr. Baden's saying. I'm going off what I'm saying.
And I'm going off what has been done for, I don't know, what, 60 years in the EDC?
But our lawyer that we just agreed to,
Yes, I
Higher
understand that.
is saying-
Thanks very much.
yeah. You don't have to act towards people like that just because they
Don't tell me
disagree
what
with
to
you.
do.
I'm not
You
telling
can make
you.
things
I'm not
almost
telling you.
impossible.
Okay, let's finish this
Really?
order.
Yeah.
Really?
go.
I have made things?
It's okay.
It's okay to lie about me,
No, it's okay.
but that doesn't
It's okay
change
for
the
you to
truth
lie.
about you.
It's okay for you to lie.
Hey, come on, let's get done.
Nobody's plotting.
Oh, yes, she did. Okay, this is her application. I brought her folder and these are the copy of the receipts.
So what needs to be added? Just the security camera?
Well, the correct total is just on that.
Okay.
I think she has that. I don't know.
You do.
I do.
I think.
So the security camera would be part, no, that wouldn't be under exterior.
No, just being security.
The landscaping is 76.
Yes.
Okay, why just 76? I'm just
because
curious.
It's because it's 40% of 190.
Okay. Oh, she only has one box. I was thinking she had two.
She was.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question, was the signage included at 100% coverage of $150 with impacts?
Yes. Okay, 65.98, 27.18, 29.97, 112.50, $72 and $180. I got 309.43. And that is because some of this was changed. That's the application.
Can we go through with itemization and with
Can we,
The 180 and the 78 needed to be added on there for the t-shirts.
This is 65.98 for advertising business cards. 27.18 for, I think, business cards.
Okay, so she was putting on here
29.97
the,
business
with tax.
The only one
cards.
that,
Nothing has tax in it.
No, on here, I'm saying she added tax on here is what I'm saying, not, these are different than what you did.
112.50 is stickers. $72 is t-shirts. And $180 is t-shirts.
and the 112.50 that someone does not have tax is what Hope Brings doesn't have tax. Because I ordered from them too.
I've already put that in here. And she already
I'm not-
told me that.
what,
And there was no tax on the Love on Lincoln shirts, so that's a
Anything
flat
that
rate.
had tax in it
Yeah.
was taken out before.
Yeah, I
so what's
just
the grand
stated that.
total?
That's,
Miss Douglas, what's the grand total? That you want to give her? The grand total?
he's adding it up.
Oh, Lamar's that? Oh, okay. We'll get the,
309.43.
And that's going under private policy. Is that correct? No.
According to her, the receipts I received. $65.98, 27.18, $29.97, $150, $72, $180, and then she sent me one today for 27.
There's a receipt for $78 for t-shirts.
What?
There should be a receipt for $78 for t-shirts.
No, there's $72. There's a $72 receipt for t-shirts. There's 180,
It says 78 on here.
That's all we're saying.
$72. $72. And then 27.18, that's 336.61. That was.
What's that, Lamar? Mr. Osler, do you have a total?
I'll make sure I got everything captured first.
Okay, if we find anything, if we find any pluses or minuses, can't we get and subtract later? Is that legal?
Yeah.
You like,
Yeah, but then at the next meeting,
Okay.
if we could go ahead and approve it and if there's any pluses or minuses, we can take care of it at the next meeting. Can we do that?
No, I'm not doing this. We're gonna do this now.
Well,
You've made such a scene
Okay.
about this.
If I can just clarify with the rest of the board.
Please, so I can make my motion again.
Okay. 175,
One
Pond
time.
Festival. Ooh, yep.
I mean,
Nope,
that's not-
that's not. Sorry.
Yeah. You can't go by what she wrote here. You have to.
Don't have that.
I have it right here. It's good.
No, we're not gonna pay them that.
Okay,
And the reason these totals change is because of the invoices and the receipts flying back and forth. So if you didn't tell me the last 3 meetings, something was wrong, it's because receipts.
No, nothing was wrong. It's the atmosphere, the way the arguing goes on.
Well, then,
It rattled
I don't
us.
argue unless somebody starts it with me. You start it with me, I'm gonna defend myself. That's the way it is. Okay, so her, that's every receipt and.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
In your, email,
Still 18.
there was advertising in December that was, reimbursed for $275. So I took that. She's well within the $2,500.
All right, so what's the, you still calculate, I'm sorry.
Advertised,
It's probably-
This is this is signage. I know. That's what it should be. For advertising.
Can you say it one more time?
487.53 for advertising.
63, yes.
63, 487.63 for advertising. That's on my sticker on her application.
Okay.
The 150 for the exam.
The planter box.
$32,
32.
46.
And that would be, that's 40, but you have to take 40%.
That's not the 40%. That's
40%
of the 32.
if they're totally 32, then you have to take 40%. That would be
Is that the total?
reimbursed.
12, 9, 8. Really? That gives me a total of $726.61.
726, what?
726.61.
61. All right. So are we leaving? So the advertising goes to 487.63.
Yes,
Landscaping is what?
76.
Okay,
Sign is 150.
yeah, but that's not on the motion.
Well, that is one of the things we were going to adjust, was, signage 150.
Signage 150. Okay,
So 726.61, is that the total?
That is total including the sign.
But this doesn't include the security
It
camera.
does include it.
It does. It was $12.98 right here for the security camera.
Okay.
all right, so I'm gonna amend my motion to add the landscaping at $76, the signage at $150, the advertising at $487.63 for a total of $726.61.
I see the original total is 727.62, so that's not wrong. But the problem was the invoices that kept coming, being moved.
Okay,
That's not part of my motion.
I second. I second that amount, that motion.
$726.62.
Davis,
Aye.
Bowman,
Ah,
Mrs. Mass.
Aye.
Davis, aye. Now, this is the next application. Deliberating act on GEDC report.
Yes.
Deliberating act on GEDC grant reimbursement application for wildfire design and events located at 4320 Lincoln Avenue, Gross, Texas, 77619. Katie and David, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, are the owners. The reimbursement is for signs 1,248, advertising 383.99, landscape remodeling security 322.26, total reimbursement 1,964.25. Take record of that.
That should be 1955.
1,964.25.
It should be 1,900.
I'll make a motion that we deliberate and act on the GEDC grant reimbursement application for wildflower design events located at 4320 Lincoln Avenue, Groves, Texas, 776619 Katie and David
It's
Zagaya are the owners. The reimbursement is for the signs at 1248, advertising for $383.99, landscaping, remodeling, security for $322.26. The total reimbursements are for $1,954.25.
Where do you get 54?
Well, I added it up.
Adding that all up. I'll second. By the way, my daughter has shopped at y'all's flower shop several times and loves it.
We're so proud.
She sends me a picture. She said, look how beautiful. So I can show you the text. So great job.
We love our little spot on LinkedIn. It's really great.
Awesome.
Where's
Okay, so there are no promotional items going to be added to this application.
If you have it in correct for the one.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Okay, we have a motion and a second. Okay, her application is here in her folder. Right here in her folder. So the booth is not acceptable. And her signs are 1,248. Her advertising is $383.99. Now, what are you saying is wrong?
My advertisement, house store. I have a receipt from What Hope Brings for $240 with no tax. I have another order from Vistaprint with t-shirts included. It was $136.76 with no tax.
Whoa.
Katie, did you turn those in?
Yes, sir, I did. They're all in the application.
Yeah.
I have some hard copies.
240 is in there. Advertising, I've got that receipt, it's in your application.
Okay, the total was at what, 380 some odd. So I had the 136.76 for t-shirts. Also had stickers for $143.99 without tax. And then I had an order for business cards, additional stickers, additional t-shirts, and that totaled to $493.95 without tax.
And those all went in with your
Yes,
application?
sir.
They were on your application?
Yes, sir. I have the email, and I did see Mr. Osley on that as well.
Well, probably, do you have that?
Go print it out.
Look, this is her application, these are her receipts that she sent me, $143.99 and $240.
That's just for the $2,500 advertisement budget.
So is this the one you don't have?
This is for the 1241 signage.
I've got the signage on here.
I'm just sharing.
Tell them what I did for you for signage.
She did. She contacted Royce Lee's at Armadillo, which was really great, because the invoice did have tax added to it. So the figure is gonna come out different from where it's listed
She
there.
sent in the incorrect invoices.
It was the only
Sent me
invoice
the
that I
incorrect
had for Roy.
invoices and I had to go,
You want to see?
I called Roy
But
and I,
give us-
got the corrected invoices because they were wrong.
Yes, I do thank you for that.
Sure. Now, are you talking about these business cards and stickers?
Yes, there's.
Okay, no. See, we had a conversation about this and you told me after none of this adds up. And you told me that you had changed the totals to where they included tax. You were supposed to send me a changed
You never requested that.
Yes, I did over the phone.
Okay,
There's no record of.
can I interrupt for just 1 second, please? No, I just like to interrupt for a second. Can we please go on and say y'all,
The incorrect information, they don't add up, and you said you would send me corrected invoices on this.
Those are
Just-
the correct invoices.
that's
No,
okay.
it's not.
You just have to.
Can you-
You told me.
Would you
this is
send them in
not
next
right.
month and let us look at next meeting, ma'am?
I
You
mean,
told me that this included tax, and I said I cannot include sales tax, we don't reimburse sales tax. You said you would send me
I
the
did not.
corrected invoices.
I told you that you
And
could
no,
just add the
you-
line items.
no, no,
It's
no,
really not
no.
hard.
No, you said that you had changed this. Because
I did not
this
say that.
didn't-
And that was a phone
Yes, you
conversation.
did.
You have absolutely no record of that.
Well, you're a piece of work, aren't you?
Miss Dugas, would you please
No,
refrain
because I know what
from
she's
talking
doing.
to the citizens like that?
She's
Do you
doing this.
realize how bad you're making the city look?
You make the city look
I
bad.
do.
Anti-business.
I,
You have made
This
the
is the only man that's
EDC,
been
I'm a
working.
businessman in the city of Groves. What are you talking about?
you have made this a battleground instead of doing the right thing.
Mr. Gates, you're the only one raising your voice here. I've been replying very nicely.
Oh,
to you
I'm
the
so
entire
glad
time.
you're so pious about this. Right. Okay.
If we
Here
could
it is.
just address, if we have questions about the advertising, maybe we'll just,
These
wait
are
on
the
the
receipts
advertising
that were
and
supposed to be corrected and sent
Let's
to me,
just-
and they were not.
and those receipts related to advertising?
Yes.
Okay, well,
So everybody gets their
And they were
reimbursement
not
checks, but
sent to me correctly.
well, if I'm,
Because they included sales tax.
if we can go ahead and address the reimbursement regarding the signs, the landscape remodel security.
there are mistakes on the security as well.
No, there isn't, it's 40%. And I have the invoices right here.
There are mistakes on my entire application. I would really love if the entire committee went over my application and double checked everything. If I have to wait for that.
We should
then I
table
understand.
and readdress this next month, so we can get the review properly.
Your
That-
application included spotlights for the front of the building, 3359. Your application included another spotlight for the building.
Would it be okay if we
36,
tabled this till next month so we can get this right?
3359.
I understand you need to,
Your,
but I prefer it to be
application
right.
included numbers, which was, 4 times 7 is 28.
She can also take what's here. We can fix it later. Is that right?
That was your
Okay.
application
Yeah,
for
we-
We
security.
can do that.
Approve what you'd like to approve of it.
Yes,
Hold other items.
right. Can we do that?
Your application also included door locks.
Would you accept that,
for the
ma'am?
Front door, which is $240.
Okay.
And at least reimburse the
That
sign.
is security.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Security.
We'll investigate it all. and take
Baby,
care of
you don't run this,
it. Neither do you.
Yes,
You
I
don't
do.
own it. You do not own this, okay? You don't own it.
I know what you're doing.
So I'm making a motion right now that we accept and pay sunflower, wildflower design and events located.
Correct invoices. When I ask for correct invoices.
We will pay
you have
what
to
she
stick
gave you.
those in.
She will accept it.
I
as
will
what
not
you
change
give.
the rules for you or anyone else.
We're not changing any rules like that.
And follow the rules. I
Who's
gave you-
writing all this down?
You have correct invoices.
Never sent me.
That's okay, Mary. It's not worth it.
No, we were on the phone and I told
Let's
you I
pay
needed
for this
these
thing.
corrected invoices. And you said you would send them to me. and you
19,
did not
did
do it.
I say that? We made a motion and it was seconded to pay $1,954.25. Did I make that motion? Yes, ma'am. Miss President, I'm asking for a record vote, and that is the proper channels. I'm asking for a record vote on this item.
Which item?
The item for Miss, okay,
Are you
for
talking about
the
signage?
deliberate and act on the,
Signage.
I'm talking about the $1,954.25 that we have agreed to, if what you said the invoices were. I'm asking for a
They're
record
right
vote.
here.
I'm just asking for a record
Right
vote.
here.
I'm asking for a record vote. We've already made a motion, we've already had a second, and we've had a discussion. All I'm asking is for a record vote.
It's appropriate to take the vote this time.
Thank you, sir.
Mark McAdams, Mr. Canivis.
Aye.
Sydney Bowden.
Aye.
Aye.
Rhonda Davis. No.
Motion passed.
Motion passed.
Thank you.
No, we're gonna have the last two.
That's my.
Oh,
Love it.
we're not getting any com-
Yes,
We'll have to have,
she loves you. Ways.
okay, John,
We done?
she said we didn't need to make any comment. She adjourned the meeting.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and make a comment. To all those that applied, I appreciate y'all's, application. I want to apologize on my behalf if anything here made you uncomfortable or anything like that. That's not my agenda at all.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't hurt.
I want to apologize, because all I wanted was to see it in handwriting, black and white.
What kind of name? 11. Ah, very good. I'm Greek, so. All about the same water?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
What's that? Absolutely, gotta love it. Don't care about it. It's a good care.
I don't know. I just understand. Oh, and on my behalf, I would like to say that I don't appreciate Sydney Baden making a fool of himself. And I don't appreciate Sydney Baden doing everything he can to destroy the EDC